everybody. This first poem I wrote, this was a spiritual one because I lived out in the wilderness and I had a lot of experience, encounters with eagles. And this poem I wrote after one of the encounters I had with an eagle where he was actually eating a snake right in front of me. This one is called The Eagle. There is one thing I want to know, just where in heaven do eagles go? They are soaring through the sky, looking down below. They fly so low, everywhere they go. When will I see one? I just don't know. Float in the sky, not wondering why. Will I be here tomorrow or will I die? Flying alone, with no one around, it stalks its prey without a sound. Their beautiful wing spreads as they fly in the air, living life without a care. A beautiful white spot in the center of his head, a snake in his mouth that is already dead. Flying through life with no regret, the beauty of this creature I will never forget. Alone in his journey, not bothered by time, a miraculous creature so elegant and divine. When he is around, you know he is there. When your eyes meet his, you can't help but stare. He can do anything and go anywhere. There he is, an eagle flying in my dream, floating into heaven so peaceful and serene. Alone on this earth since the beginning of his birth, constantly searching for whatever it's worth. As I see this eagle flying away, always leaving but because he just cannot stay. Not a chicken or not a hen, watch this eagle persevere once again. Soaring in heaven, way above the sky, spreading his wings as time passes by. This beautiful eagle flowing over a stream, I realize he is me every time I dream. Reincarnated, I'm separated out of my flesh. I spread my wings and fly after my death. This next one is called Through the Eyes of God. Let me grab a pen and paper so my words can shoot out like a vapor. I'm a poetry creator, reality escaper. I can't begin to define the end of time in a rhyme, but that's fine. Can you imagine this surprise? Seeing the world through God's eyes? Looking through a glass box, seeing everyone, everywhere, as you stare and glare. They know you're watching, but just don't care. You know everyone and everything, for you are the ultimate king. I can't even begin as I see this world through sin. Bound to fight, I just can't seem to win. This earth spinning out of control, lost in darkness like a lost soul. Imagine if time did not exist, seeing all the truth and all the realness. Would I ever be able to rest or handle the stress if I could see as far as the east meets the west? I obey, yet I continue to stray in dismay as I drift my separate way. If God were here, what would he say? So I pray every day and listen to what he has to say. If I were God, my words would shoot out like thunder. People would wonder and treat others like we treat our own mother. If I would just listen, then maybe I could figure out what's missing. Instead of reminiscing and being stuck in the bubble, I would get out and fix the trouble. Our hands weren't built for wounding, they were designed for healing, just like our hearts are made for feeling. Our bodies weren't designed to hold a grudge, just like our minds were not created to judge. Imagine being God for just one day. It must be hard watching this world just waste away in decay. Watching people stray farther away, unorganized and in disarray. I wonder exactly what God would say. He sent his son down here to earth. We murdered him, yet celebrate his birth. What was his life really worth? To me, it meant something, yet to others, it means nothing. I can see God's fingerprints all over the place. My love for him gives me grace, yet I see him in every space. I can see him right now in your face.
Prepared, it's great.
Oh, thanks.
Typed your stuff and everything.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Even professionals don't do this. Someone send me
I'm working on my second one.
But on the right side.
This last one is called Reincarnated Love. And this is, if you're into being reincarnated, you'll probably like this poem. Reincarnated Love. In my next life, her love will await. It will be with me when I reincarnate. In a former life, she was my wife. Her love is something I refuse to sacrifice. Drowned by hate, I suffocate. With her love, I resuscitate. Her love is so strong, it will never be gone. From body to flesh, it will always live on. Like smoke rising up from a burning fire, the irony of it all, like a poetic satire. The touch of her skin, her hair blowing in the wind. If loving her is a sin, I don't know where to begin. The pain I ever felt starts to decay. When I'm inside her, she takes it all away. Inside her body is where I want to stay. Like an out-of-body experience, she takes me away. A state of mind, her love makes me blind. A love like hers is so hard to find. My entire life I have felt rejected. Her love purifies my soul, makes me feel resurrected. When we make love, the sounds of her scream, yet her gentle touch so soft and serene. Reincarnated love that refuses to die. Don't waste a moment trying to figure out why. Like the sun shining so bright above the earth, it's like our love was there even before our birth. Reincarnated love that will never fade away, even at times when I begin to reincarnated love that will never fade away, even at times when I begin to stray. She is in my life and I want her to stay. Our love will reincarnate, it will never go away.